You've planned for your retirement, you've budgeted your savings, and you are ready to enjoy these amazing years. But what if I told you that many retirees get blindsided by unexpected expenses that they never saw coming? And I'm not just talking about medical bills. So stay with me because today we are diving into many of the hidden costs of retirement and how you can help properly prepare for them. I'm Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement. I'm so glad you're here. Now, the first one, obviously, I'm going to talk about is healthcare and the costs that go beyond what you expected. And really, depending upon what country you live in, will depend upon how large or small your medical expenses may be. Now, even in Canada, where I live, we have free healthcare, but it's not ideal. We have very long wait lists for anything. We have crowded and difficult to access healthcare if you can even get a family doctor. And then there are many things that are not covered at all. So, yes, healthcare costs are often way beyond what you expected. Now, you may have accounted for Medicare or even private insurance. We have private insurance over and above our health care. But even those plans, many of those plans don't cover everything. Routine dental care is extra, vision is extra, hearing aids, long-term care is certainly out-of-pocket expenses for so many retirees. And then let's not forget the rising costs of prescriptions. So if you haven't figured these costs in, they can take a serious bite out of your budget. I don't have all of the answers, but one possible solution is just to consider additional supplemental insurance, or I like this one, a health savings account. The younger that you can start that, the better it is and the more it will grow, so you have access to that as you get older. I'd love to hear your thoughts on other things that you can do. Please just comment in the section below. The second thing, home repairs and maintenance that sneak up on you. Now, hopefully you've either paid off your home or you're close to paying off your house so that your housing costs are a bit lower. But your house, just like you, isn't getting any younger, and neither are its pipes, its appliances, or its roof. Owning a home still comes with major expenses that can add up fast. Think about it. Your roof, your plumbing, your electrical system, your appliances, they all have a lifespan. A failing HVAC system can set you back $5,000 or more. A new roof, easily $10,000 or more. And that's just the big stuff. Then there's regular upkeep like painting, landscaping, and fixing leaks, chipping away all at your budget as well. And here I have two possible solutions. I hate to call them solutions, but ideas. Now, one, of course, would be to downsize to a smaller home that costs less. And I love this idea if it makes sense for you, but remember to add in the unexpected costs of moving, things like closing costs, property taxes, any kind of renovations there. And then another possible solution is many experts also recommend setting aside 1 to 3% of your home's value per year for maintenance. Yikes. The big one, I think, next is inflation. Now, do you remember when a gallon of milk was under $1? I do. And inflation is real, and even a modest 3% annual inflation, never mind the 7 or 8% that we recently experienced, means that in years, your retirement income will not stretch as far as it does even today. So that dream retirement budget that we all plan for, it may need a serious adjustment. Here are some ideas to help you with inflation, but remember, I'm not a financial planner, so please seek professional advice. Now, some of the financial planners say keep a portion of your savings in inflation protected investments. And not all investments keep up with inflation, but I know there are some out there that do. And by investing some of your retirement savings in these investments, it can help your money retain its value over time. Number 2 of the solutions, plan for flexible spending. Your expenses will change in retirement. So have a budget. Understand what you spend, understand what your fixed costs are, and understand what your liquid costs, what you want to do to have fun, what those costs are. And then sadly, if inflation does spike, you may need to adjust your spending on travel or entertainment just to make sure that your expenses and your essentials are covered. But by having that budget, you'll know what you can and can't touch. And solution number 3, I love this one. Consider part-time income or passive income sources. So many retirees are now taking on what they call the gig economy, where they're driving Uber, they're doing a YouTube channel, any of these things, their rental properties, online businesses, just to create a little bit of extra cash against inflation. In fact, this is one of the fastest growing trends in the retirement community. Often it's for additional money, but often it's for staying active, for staying alive, having a purpose, something to do every day. So this is a wonderful idea, and even a small income stream can help balance out the rising costs. Inflation, sadly, in our era is inevitable, but running out of money doesn't have to be. So with the right planning, hopefully you can protect yourself and your retirement lifestyle and enjoy your retirement without too much financial stress. Now, speaking of financial, this is the one I dislike the most: taxes. I have worked hard. You have worked hard. We've saved our money and now it's time to enjoy it. But did you know a lot, probably most of your retirement income is taxable? It annoys the heck out of me. Social Security, withdrawals from your 401ks, most of your retirement accounts, and even some pensions are all subject to taxes. So make sure you understand what is taxable and what isn't. Now, in Canada, I think one of the best investment accounts in Canada is called the TFSA, or the Tax-Free Savings Account. You do put your after-tax money into the account, but then any growth is done in that account. It's all tax-free. So check out what's available in your country. I believe most countries have something similar to that. And if you're able to, take advantage of it. Because if you don't, maybe your income might not go so far as you thought. Make sure you know what's taxable and what's not. Now, this one is a tough one, but it's so important. Many retirees don't plan for what happens when one spouse passes away. And really, how can you? Not only is there the emotional loss, but financial, pension benefits, it all may be reduced. Social Security income can drop, your healthcare costs can change. And it's just a tough stage of life, and sadly, fact of life, many of us will have to experience. I do remember, however, a conversation I had about 10 years ago with a financial planner. I didn't think we needed life insurance any longer. Our children were grown, we were now comfortable, but his words stuck with me. He said, "You may not need as much as you had when our children were little, but when one spouse passes away, you'll be in a state of shock for quite some time. And even having a small life insurance policy can be the difference between financial stability and uncertainty, ensuring your peace of mind during a difficult time instead of adding stress on when a retired spouse passes away." So, of course, estate planning and a clear financial strategy is important, but make sure that both spouses know about your financial strategy so that if one does pass away, they can just take that over. And the last one, this one is actually huge. Many retirees don't realize how often they'll be helping their adult children or their grandchildren. So whether it's covering student loans, unexpected emergencies, or even just extra babysitting duties that start costing you time and money, supporting family members really can drain your retirement savings faster than you had planned. Now, I'm not saying don't, because I remember how difficult it was when we had small kids and a large mortgage, but I just caution you. I've seen so many retirees put their retirement in jeopardy to help out their children. So set financial boundaries. It's okay to help, but make sure it doesn't derail your own future. Retirement really should be an era of joy, a time of freedom, and not financial stress. But the key to a stress-free retirement is planning for the unexpected. By preparing for these hidden expenses, you can protect your savings and enjoy your retirement the way you have always dreamed. I'm Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement. Please like and subscribe for more retirement tips. And we have an amazing Facebook group, facebook.com/group/Life Starts at Retirement. We're about 40,000 members. We would love to have you join us there.